Have you ever felt like something greater than you is calling you? What if I told you that you already have access to this version of yourself and you have access to this guidance system? Your higher self. Your higher self isn't just some distant, mystical idea. It is an extension of you. It's your cosmic GPS. That's right. Which is connected to universal energy source that links all of us. Let's explore how to unlock this powerful connection and step into the life that you're truly destined to live. Welcome back to the Rich Podcast. This is your virtual bestie, Simran Adderley. I am so excited that you're here. Before we jump into this episode, quickly do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching me on YouTube, like this video, subscribe, and also share this episode with someone who's so interested into this topic and also might get a different perspective out of this topic that we're discussing here, which is how to connect with your higher self. Maybe you've had a conversation with your friend recently and you were talking about this topic, and I'm able to simplify all the things that you're talking about, make it a little bit more understanding of the concepts that we're discussing here. And if you are tuning in any other podcast platform, it is Apple Podcasts or Spotify, do me a favor, leave me a rating and share this episode as well with your loved one or your family member or your friend. I have some great big news to share with you all. I am officially a co-author in the book called Resilient AF. It is a project that is close to my heart, where I had the opportunity to share my story of self-discovery and resiliency alongside 49 other co-authors, and they're sharing their incredible stories as well from around the world. This is even crazier. Next week, which is January 24th, I'm actually flying to New York, one of my favorite places on this earth, for the official launch of the book. And I still can't believe it that our book is going to be on the billboard, and so is my face. I have a very small request for you. I'm in a friendly contest with other co-authors that will sell the most copies. And the winner, guess what? Whoever the winner is going to be is going to get a ticket to go to the Oscars Gifting Lounge. That's right. You heard that right. Oscars Gifting Lounge in LA. And honestly, your support would mean the world to me. Not just help me win this contest, but also because I believe in the impact of this book. This book is packed with advice, tools to navigate challenges, mental health tips, and stories to inspire you to grow your resilience muscle. I would love for you to grab a copy and feel free to share it with someone that you think would benefit from these stories as well. And make sure these are the 2 steps that you have to follow. Make sure that you complete step number 1, which is going to be linked in the link below in the description. Actually, pause this episode right now and go to the description below. Click on the form. Go grab a copy of this book. And step number 2 is fill up a form. It's going to take you less than a minute. Fill up the form number 2, and you're going to be able to fill in information like your name, your last name, your email, and also which co-author referred you to this link. Make sure you enter my name, my first name Simran, my last name Adderley. This is the most important part for them to keep account of who is leading. Right now, I am 4th on the leaderboard. So help your girl win and help me get on number 1 so I can go to Oscars, and I'll take you behind the scenes and I'll showcase everything to you. My goal this year is to create more content and show it to you what it looks like doing what I'm doing and all the projects that I'm really working on and the impact I really want to make on the world. Once again, thank you so much for supporting me. It means everything to me. And this book isn't just a read, it is a movement of strength and hope. I'm going to list the steps below. Make sure you go buy the book using the link and you enter your contact information, your order number, and everything. You're going to receive it via email. And make sure you also enter the name of the co-author that referred you to this website. And if you want to repeat for multiple entries, please do that. Every book that you purchase is a separate entry. 1 order, 1 confirmation number for each entry as well. And then if you win as well, not only will you gain a life-changing book, you will also get the chance to win the grand prize, which is getting a signed hardcover copy and also getting a customized Resilient AF crew neck and a $100 Amazon gift card, which is valued at $200, the whole thing. So enter the contest below. Everything is listed in the description below, and I can't wait for you to join the movement. Now let's get back right into the episode. Also, if you bought the book, please keep me posted. Send me a direct message or leave a comment below, and I just want to send you so much gratitude and love and sending you so many positive vibes and energy and great vibe for the year. All right, segment number 1 is all about understanding the higher self. Your higher self is more than just a concept. It is a bridge between your current self and your ultimate potential. And basically, the gap is where the work really lies, the inner work. And you are able to close the gap. And I'm going to tell you how. And I want to remind you that your higher self is an extension of who you are. a part of you that is deeply connected to what many of us call the source. The source is the ultimate higher power. It is the universal pool of energy and consciousness that links all of us together. Even science backs this up. Quantum physics suggests that we're all interconnected through energy fields. And I talk about energy a lot. We can feel the energy. We can feel it when something is off. Sometimes you don't know how to express it because these things are not really taught to us. The higher consciousness within you is a part of this shared energy from the collective that we all come from. And by accessing this power, you are able to align yourself with the wisdom, with the clarity and power that is needed for all of us to manifest our highest potential. Key takeaway from this section is the higher self is already within you. Your journey is all about unlearning and learning to connect with the intention with this higher self. Section 2 is all about the gap, which is where the work really begins. Distance between where you are and where you want to go is not just a void, it is your greatest opportunity. Before you connect with your higher self, you need to know two things: who you are now and who do you really want to become. Clarity really creates a roadmap for you. And this gap is not something to fear because you can get there. It's a space where transformation begins. You will fall in love with the process of who you are becoming, and you want to keep doing more work, and it gets addicting when you see yourself grow. Here's a catch: every journey is unique. I really want to remind you of that. It is so easy to fall into the trap of comparison. Your path alone here is only for you, like our fingerprints, right? Most spiritual awakenings are the same. So really get used to this gap and really embrace this gap as a sacred space where your growth, your self discovery is really, really flourishing. Section number 3, I really want to talk about the subtle whisper of guidance that we're all receiving at all times. Voice of your higher self is not loud. It's the whisper that can really change your life if you learn how to listen to it. It's always whispering to you. Sometimes we ignore it because we think this is something that we're not really taught to really tune in and really connect with our higher self, with our inner self. So let me remind you, your higher self is always communicating with you subtly. That gut feeling, it is a flash of inspiration that you might get, or a sense of calm clarity that you just know. It is not demanding. It wants respect and it wants trust in return. Of it like a partnership, right? When you honor its guidance, it really helps you grow and it really helps you evolve into the person that you are meant to be in this lifetime. And one of the best ways you can do that is practice this in solitude. Really, really get comfortable by chilling with yourself, by hanging out with yourself, and get in tune with your body. How are you feeling? And this is one of my favorite things to talk about because I have spent so much time with myself that I've become comfortable with solitude and I've become comfortable with my own company and I love my own company. Ask yourself, what is my higher self guiding me towards today? Listen to it without judgment and take note of what arises. Now, let's jump into practical ways to connect with your higher self. Number one thing that I do very often is immersing myself in nature. This is something that I really, really found that really helped me gain more clarity and reduce my stress is being in nature, bathing myself in forest. And I'm very, very fortunate and lucky to be around a lot of nature in my neighborhood. And I remember back in 2020 when the whole world shut down, I all I did was go for my walks daily, sometimes not just once, I went twice a day. And I was just so in tune with my body, my soul, my connection with my higher self was so, so divine. And I found that I'm able to practice this and bring myself back into who I am very quickly because I'm so connected and I love, love being in nature. Nature is the ultimate reset button. Research also shows that spending time in green spaces really helps you reduce stress and it really enhances your mental clarity. Take that mindful walk, feel the ground under your feet, notice the sounds like maybe the birds chirping, and allow yourself to just simply be you. And there's so many ways that you can also practice mindfulness and become mindful of your thoughts and emotions. Because think of this, like your emotions and your thoughts, they come like waves, right? Instead of being swept away by them, really learn to observe them. Don't judge them, just observe them. This is what's going to rewire your brain to focus on what truly matters. Know that mindfulness really, really helps you strengthen your prefrontal cortex, which is the part of your brain that is responsible for focus and decision making. And if you don't have clarity here, you're going to have a hard time making decisions. And another thing I would really recommend is just engaging in something that brings your creative side out. For myself, it's writing. For myself, it's immersing myself in nature and just having those downloads that help me come here and talk about the topics that I really want to talk about. Or sometimes I'm going to get a download to research something, or someone's going to, tell me something that the question I might have, they might just answer it for me and they don't even realize it, but we are always being guided. Just know that. Creativity is a direct link to your higher self. The more you do the things that you really enjoy doing, you're going to follow your path. You're going to follow the passion and you're going to follow your calling. Whether it is journaling or painting or dancing, it's just going to really help you get into that flow and really help you stay connected with your higher self and get in tune with your body. Really, really perform activities that really help you express your authentic inner child. Another thing I really, really want to mention is practice opening your heart. This is something that is my intention for the year. I felt like the last couple of years, I was really shielding my heart as much as I can because there was so much going on in my life. This year, my intention is to fully, fully open my heart and just be myself because that is an authentic version of me. I feel like when I am protecting my heart too much and I'm masking here and there, and I feel like that's not the authentic side of me, and I don't like to hold myself back, and I want to come with full energy and immerse myself in whatever situation that I'm in that is bringing the most positive side of me. I want you to know that when you are emotionally resilient and when you're open to things, they are key to opening your heart. So practice gratitude daily. Really be grateful for all the things that this life has given you. And I also want to mention that research really shows a lot of things about being grateful. From the Greater Good Science Center really shows that gratitude boosts overall happiness and really your mental well-being. Okay, in section number 5, I really want to talk a little bit. I want to bring science in here where maybe we can name the section as science meets spirituality. Quantum physics really teaches us that energy is the fundamental building block of reality. Spirituality really teaches us that we are energetic beings. For example, studies show that when we're meditating, right, it really alters our brain waves, creates a state of coherence where your brain and heart, it works in harmony. This is where the sweet spot really, really resides, and it helps you connect with your higher self. Key takeaway is that the science and spirituality right now are working together, and it can really help you provide a holistic roadmap for transformation. So let me remind you, your higher self is waiting for you. Question for you is are you ready to really, really answer that call and really tune in? Your higher self already exists. And when you connect with your higher self, you know this highest version of you is already existing, right? You don't need to, it's not a one-time event thing that you just connect and that's it's done. You have to constantly put in the work. It is a lifelong relationship. It guides you. It's your roadmap, right? It is like the cosmic GPS that I was talking about. So remember, there is something bigger than you that is connecting all of us. One of the ways that you can really connect with a higher self and really understand what are the things that you desire is by immersing yourself in nature, practicing mindfulness, doing things that really brings a creative side of you, and just opening your heart. The truth is, the more you open your heart, the more you're going to attract the people that are right for you. And because now you're connected to your higher self, you're going to know what is the type of energy that you allow in your life because you have done a lot of inner work and you know your values and you're going to align your truest version of yourself with these values. Do me a favor, align yourself with the energy of the universe and really ask this question to yourself. Who do you really need to become to truly live your dreams? Answer isn't out there. I'm not here to tell you the answer. That for you to know that, you need to find the answer. It already resides within you. Let's step into the journey together, and let me remind you that your higher self is waiting. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video, share this video with someone that you truly care about. Comment below, support us as any way, and don't forget to purchase the book and help your girl win a ticket to the Oscars in LA next month in February. And I'll be so, so grateful. And I will take you behind the scenes and what my experience was and talk about it as well. And thank you so much once again for tuning in. I'm sending you so much love and positive vibes. Take care. See you next time.